Well, good evening my YouTube friends, it's Margaret here from Emmy's Orchids, and the blooms we're looking at now are the blooms from my Chysis limminghei. And what prompted me to do this video tonight is that I've just watched Ed's video, Ed of Ed's Orchids, whereby he'd been given a couple of orchids. One was Chysis bractescens and the other was Cattleya cernua. But now this is limminghei and not bractescens, which is the one that Ed's got, and I've had this now quite a while. I think this is its second or third blooming for me, and I just call it's like a very old faithful orchid, which once it starts to flower can be in flower for weeks and weeks. And now this one, Chysis limminghei, this is supposed to have a winter rest. Well, if it's supposed to have a winter rest, this one hasn't had a winter rest. And the reason being, this growth here started to grow in October. And what happens with this particular one, this limminghei, the flower inflorescence comes out of an immature growth. And Ed's right, he's got his elevated, and I have this so I can lift it out. Let me just show you if I can get it out with these two little pieces that I put in this open pot. And that's the pot. Actually, I cleaned this today and I hadn't realised that it had got an amount of water inside, which I've drained off. So this is actually still quite wet. Normally I like to dunk them and allow them to dry off. Can you see? I put this wicking material through the pot, and then the residue that goes into the glass vase there keeps this hydrated for quite a while. Now these are good, strong, healthy pseudobulbs. This was last year's. Not as thick though as this one. And I usually tear these back. I like to clear them so there's no bugs can stay in them. But if we turn this round, and it did drop its old leaves, but it does like to be elevated. This one sits up there on that top shelf, and the reason it likes to be elevated is, of course, because it likes good air movement. You see? So this here, that it's developing now, has got to form a pseudobulb easily as big as that one, or if not that, as big as that one. You see, it came as a seedling, this came to me, and so there was the first bulb, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and this last time, see, if I lift it up, can you see the roots? Now they will change colour when they start to dry out, and I try and keep them covered up, but it's not always possible. And I turn it on the side now. Here we go. See that one, that root there grew out and got caught in the piece of wicking material. But look, if we'll just look below it, can you see that one? A little tiny root growing out there. And what have I got this potted up in? This is potted up in growstone. It's all got a little bit of lacquer, but I think it's the majority of it's growstone. And I've got coconut husk. And I think that's it. I think I decided in the end I would just put it in a very open basket like this. It sits inside that one, like that, and I'll show you where it sits. So there, that's where it sits. Sometimes it goes over there in the corner, it depends whether I've got that full spectrum light on. And we've got the oscillating fan down here, the one that turns on its head, and so it enables this one to receive a good amount of breeze, and like I say, it gets bathed. If I put this wand light on, you see it gets bathed there. And this is what you need. You need this new growth here to rise as it does, and then as it forms its pseudobulb, the pseudobulb will get heavy, and then that's how it cascades down. I usually leave this, can you see this bit of husk here? I usually leave that on so it doesn't damage the pseudobulb as it's hanging over the pot. But a very rewarding plant. I don't think I'm led to believe that Chysis bractescens isn't as distinctive as limminghei. It hasn't got the same colours. I think it might be one colour, I think it might be white. But still a very nice plant anyway. And good luck to Ed. They like to be wet, but they don't like to be soaked for too long. So I'll take my leave of you, and I'll come back soon. Bye bye now.